Let the fun begin. Kind of tastes like a flat Sunkist. Now I get to wait for about an hour, but it wasn't terrible. But not my favorite. The doctor, she just came in and measured me and did heart rate, and everything looks good. And we got a lot of good questions answered, and I'll fill you in. And so just hanging out. I got another, I think, 40 minutes. So I'm officially in the 3rd trimester, which is so exciting. I have less than 12 weeks. I'm technically 28 weeks and 30 days. So I don't have much longer, which is crazy. And the doctor came in while I was taking my glucose test and measured baby, and everything looks good. He's measuring on track. It's a great strong heart rate. Everything looks healthy, and I'm about to go. We're going to start having 2-week appointments, and then she answered a ton of my questions, and this is a different hospital I'll be delivering at, so I'm a little anxious about it. So I was asking her like a ton of questions about like the hospital and how it works, because this is a much smaller town, and I just want to make sure that, you know, everything goes smoothly. And she was saying like they usually have 2 anesthesiologists, which is great. And the best thing ever that she said was she has no minimum for an epidural. So if I show up to the hospital and am getting my IV placed and I'm like, I want an epidural, she'll be like, great, here you go. So I love that I don't have to wait for a certain amount of time. I'm sure I will still want to wait till I'm in active labor, because I don't want to be in labor for like 30 hours. But I love that I don't have any parameters, and if I feel like I can't handle the pain anymore, I can go ahead and get an epidural, which is wonderful news. And they have, I guess, wireless monitoring now. So when I'm sure you've seen it if you watch a bunch of pregnancy videos. When I had Bear, I had the like pink and blue straps around my belly, and then you were plugged into a monitor with wires. And it was really annoying because they kept falling, and then every time I had to pee, we had to unplug the wire, and I had to like wrap it around my neck or like over my shoulders so that I could like run to the bathroom really quick. And I guess they have like wireless ones now, so you're not attached to anything, which I think will be a lot easier and less stressful. So far so good. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling more confident about my birth, and I just want everything to go smoothly. Baby is moving a ton. We went to dinner last night, and he kept kicking me like in my like upper right like rib area. That is the update for this appointment, and I will be back at the doctor in 2 weeks, so I will see you then. Oh god, I'm so out of breath. So I just had my doctor's appointment, and I'm about to get a hair appointment, so I just wanted to update you really quickly. So I had my 31-week appointment. Everything looks good. Baby looks healthy. I'm still under the weather, but that is just the way it is. They did my weight, blood pressure, temperature, all that normal stuff. She listened to his heart rate and measured my tummy, and it is measuring on track. So right now everything looks good, which is good to hear. And I think I go every 2 weeks from now on, and then at 36 weeks I'll start to go every week. I already got all my appointments scheduled, which is crazy, because like you see them on your calendar and you're like, oh, like I don't have to schedule any more appointments. like the next appointment I would schedule would be my postpartum. Like I'll have another baby at that point, which is, it's just crazy to think about. So everything looks good, just a little check-in, and hopefully I feel better the next time I'm on here. I'm in line at Starbucks. I just had my 34-week appointment, and it was, oh my God, I'm so over this. It was anticlimactic. Just like, that's the video. I'm still pregnant. So we had our 36-week ultrasound. We had to go to the hospital for it. So it was good to like be at the hospital where we're gonna deliver and kind of get a little bit of a lay of the land and know where to park and all that sort of stuff. But it was when that snowstorm went through the south. So we were at the appointment at like 2:30 and it started snowing at 3. And so by the time we got out, it was like super thick and we were like nervous we weren't gonna make it home, but we did. Everything looks good. They did like the tests and make sure he's, you know, moving properly and he's head down. So we love that. And now we're just waiting. I still need like them to review the results. So I'll have that next week. But I will be officially 37 weeks tomorrow. So I'm excited. I love that this journey is almost over and I will have another little baby. Quick, short update, but I just wanted to check in. Just had my checkup. Everything looked good so far, good heartbeat, but they do want to see me later this week to do another ultrasound so they can check the amniotic fluid levels because they were kind of low last time. So I've been trying to drink more water. It's hard. I did ask for a cervical check and she said my cervix is softening and she would say I'm about a 1. So things are slowly moving. I don't think I'm gonna like go into labor overnight, but feels good that we're getting closer to the end and baby will be here soon. That's kind of the update. I will hopefully be having this baby soon. I'm just sitting on the couch with Miss Olive. So I had to go back to the doctor yesterday to get a shot. I was supposed to get the Tdap at 36 weeks, but it got canceled because there was a snowstorm. So I didn't get my shot then, and then I've had 2 appointments. Hi, lady. I've had 2 appointments, but I kept forgetting to ask, and I think they, you know, had it in my chart for that week. So it just kept getting pushed, and so I had to go back and get my shot, but I got that done. My arm is very sore. She's very needy. So I'm currently 38 weeks and I think 5 days. So it's getting very close. I got my induction scheduled. Originally, they scheduled it for February 24th, which would have been 41 weeks and 3 days. And I called them back and was like, can we have it a little sooner? Because I'm so ready to not be pregnant anymore. And the thought of going to almost 42 weeks, because I know the likelihood of getting bumped is high. So they rescheduled it to the week before. So I'm scheduled to go in on February 17th, which is President's Day. I'll be 40 weeks and 3 days at that point. So I feel good about that. Obviously, if I go into labor naturally before then he would be here. But if I don't, then that's the plan. So I think I have like 11 days until my induction. So I'm excited about that, but also like it's just dragging out. I've already like handed off most of my stuff for work, so I don't really have much to do to keep me busy. And then nursery wise, we got everything pretty much done for the nursery. I've got my hospital bags packed. Bear's in daycare. We have his care. My in-laws are gonna come down and take care of him. So I don't really have much to do. So it's just all I think about. I'm just ready. I have 2 appointments next week. I have 1 regular appointment and then I have an ultrasound because my fluids were low. The amniotic fluid was low. So they're gonna check that. But I've been trying to chug water like crazy. I'm peeing like every 30 minutes. Hopefully that's okay. That's the update for this appointment. I'm almost done.